Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. My name is Armando C. Romero Jr. I live in Waterfall, Balingasag, Misamis Oriental. Today, I will report about the bibliography. Board of Pardon and Parole. The administrative arms of the President of the Philippines in the exercise of his constitutional powers to grant pardon. For example, in the reigns under the President Duterte of to whom be our next president, he or she has the power to grant parole to the inmates individuals. Carpeta refers to the institutional records of an inmate with consent of his mintimos of commitment, order issues by the court after convictions, the prosecutors, informations and the decisions of the trial court and appellate court. Means a files folders or an inmates, it is either physically or in a computer's based systems that contains all the records informations and the executions of jury. Overall, it is a files. Collaborative justice. It is a unique and promising approach to criminal justice that seeks to work toward more effective resolutions of this problem. It is a service that monitors and focus or recovery of the sewers. The exercise these collaborations to reduce residents and improve offenders outcomes. Example, who can be benefit returns minors in a child welfare with mental health issues and drugs issues. Commutations of sentence. The reductions of sentence for a criminal act by acting of the exclusive head of the government. For example, a person is not absolved from convictions completely, but his or her punishment is substitutes with a lesser punishment. Most common is the death sentence may be commuted to a sentence of imprisonment for life. Exclusive clemency. Constitutional power vested to the President to grant repetitive commutations and pardons and remit fines and forfeitures after convictions by final judgment. It is rules and regulations of the Board of Pardons and Paroles exercise by the power of the President to grant and give final judgments to all offenders. 30-minute sentence. It is a sentence with a minimum terms and a maximum benefit of a guilty person who is not disqualified. Therefore, when the maximum penalty of him imprisonment exceed 1 year. This sentence has a minimum range of years. For example, the offenders given as 70 to 20 years of imprisonment. Infraction report. When the paroles has been subsequently convicted on other crimes. Example in this is the traffic offense. This is the common forms of the instructions he or she is convict because of the violations he or she have done. Parole. It is a conditional pardons. It is refers to the conventional release of unoffenders forms correctional institutions after he serves the minimum terms of his prison sentence. Means the release of a prisoners before the death of life sentence completions and was released because of his or her good behaviors. Procreated inside the jail during his or her imprisonment. Probationer means a person's placed on the probations. Example in this is the evaluations of officers and field level was also discussed in the court trial. Probation officer means one who investigate for the court of referrals for provisions of supervised probationers or both. For example, these persons appointed to supervise offenders who are on probations. At the times, he or she saw the probation officers, the appellants was still seeking to suggest that the victim was a consisting party.